Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad to have you here today. If you are new here, my name is Christine. I have two kids. Their names are Jack and Annie, and they're 2 and 6 months old. And in today's video, I want to share with you 2 things that have really helped me to capture memories with pretty much very minimal effort. If you're anything like me, you have like super bad baby brain. It just like it hit the moment I got pregnant with my firstborn, and it's still here. It's still here. So there are a couple of ways that I have been capturing memories of them that have like been really easy to maintain. I tried to start a photo album with Jack, and I think I stopped at about 5 months. I think I was absolutely useless at it, and I haven't touched it since because it was just work, and it costs a lot of money as well to buy scrapbooking things. So that was one thing that I haven't maintained, and I was looking for other ways of doing it. So one thing I did buy before I even had my first son was this journal. And this is recommended on a video years ago now by Natalie Bennett. I'll link her channel in the description below, but she is an awesome mama. She has twins, and she's actually just had a little baby girl, and she recommended this book. I am so glad that I purchased it. It is, if you've heard of the Happiness Project, it's like the same sort of company that did this. It's a 1-sentence journal for mothers. So essentially, you write a sentence a day, or a couple sentences, whatever. There's just like a tiny little place where you can write in there just one memory that you want to capture that day. And it goes on for 5 years. And what I love is, you can see here, for instance, I've got 3 years worth of memories here now that I can go back and read. And it's so much fun every night to read back on what was happening this time last year. I would highly recommend getting one of these. It is so easy to look after it and to write in, and even at the end of the day when you're exhausted, it's not hard to write just one sentence down. So this is absolutely my #1 thing for any new mums. I would recommend getting something like this. It doesn't have to be this brand. There are a few other ones out there, but just get your hands on something like this because it is well worth it. And I'm already in my 3rd year now, which is crazy. So it's really cool to have that record. The second thing is something I was given for Christmas this year, I think. One of my sisters got it for me. And it's this little book. It says Things My Kids Say, and it's from kikki.k, which is, I think it's Swedish, but European anyway, and it's like a stationery store. And so they got me this. It's Things My Kids Say. You can write in here who said it, the age, when and where, and what they said. You know how kids just say funny things sometimes and you want to record it? This is the book you can do it in. So I love it. It's so cute. I love the actual cover of it. I'm not really like into like in your face kitty stuff, so this is like nice and neutral, and it's a nice size. I just have it in my bedside table, so if there's something that I remember at the end of the day that one of the kids said, well, obviously only Jack, he's the only one talking right now, but if Jack has said something funny during the day, I can write it down in here. So this is another thing I would highly recommend. There is one more thing that I would recommend, but I haven't actually tried it out myself yet, and that is getting one of those Instagram albums done. So I know that there is a company, there's probably multiple by now, but I only know of one at the moment, where you can essentially have all your Instagram photos compiled into an album, and they'll send them out to you. And I think that's a wonderful idea because I use my phone so much to take pictures of my kids. I actually really have to force myself to pick up the camera and take pictures of them because I just use my phone all the time. So I just thought it would be really cool to have a hard copy of all those images, and that would be a really fun way to do it because Instagram, generally speaking, you try and put up, your prettier pictures on Instagram. It is a visual social media site. So I've got a lot of nice pictures of my kids on there, and I would love to capture them that way. So those are just a few things I would recommend if you're like me, you're really busy, you're really tired, and you don't necessarily have a lot of funds to invest in that kind of stuff. I would recommend these 3 things. I'll have both of these items linked on my blog, so if you do want to purchase them, you can find them there. And my blog is always in the description below and also at the end of the video, so if you want to visit that, feel free. Otherwise, thank you for watching. If you do want to stay tuned with my channel, then please hit the subscribe button. Let me know if you like this video by hitting the thumbs up button, and I will see you next time. Bye guys!